Our heroes defeated the magma giant and are getting ready to head to a town, but they do have to roll for Darkstone corruption, which I failed to do at the end of the last adventure. So we will do that now. The Bandito has 2 Darkstone, he'll be red. The Lawman has 5 that are outside of his chest. So they will roll, and it looks like 3 for the Lawman and 1 for the Bandito. Roll their saves. Looks like they take 1 corruption each. And now, what kind of town do they go to? They're going to go to a medium town, which means they automatically take a travel hazard. And since it's not large, though, they don't have to roll for additional travel hazards. They just automatically take one. So when we pull out the travel hazard chart here, red will be the tens place, white is the ones place, so we will start with the Lawman. And he rolls a 45. Bridge destroyed. The bridge across the canyon ahead has been demolished, either blown up to prevent demons from coming across or torn apart during a skirmish. You'll have to find another way around, which will take some time. Time you don't have. So when they get to town, the heroes can spend no more than 2 days for their town stay before starting the next adventure. Man, that's not good, since they're so far behind. And now for the Bandito. A 66. Traveler on the road. During your travels, you encounter a stranger along the road. This result may not be re-rolled or canceled. Roll once on the chart below and see what you run into. And you also cannot re-roll on this chart. So, let's hope for something good. We have a 4. A traveling missionary walking the roads to help the fallen and those who have lost their path. All heroes may fully heal their sanity and remove D3 corruption. Well, that one actually works out pretty good. So, red will be the Bandito, white will be the Lawman for their corruption reduction. The Bandito gets 1, the Lawman removes 2. Well, that one was not that bad. So now they're going to a medium town, and the only other thing to figure out is what type of town it is. So on 2d6, it is a 6. I think that is a standard frontier town. So they're going to a medium standard frontier town. I will return shortly. Alright, so the medium town is set up. We just have to figure out what is in this town. Also, I guess we'll put that on there. And we will just randomly pick things. This one is a gambling hall, a smuggler's den, a blacksmith, a doctor's office, 2 more to go, frontier outpost, and a street market. So they will each pay their $10, but first we have to do our daily event, and this daily event is no effect. That's good. Alright, $10 each. And now to figure out where they're going to go. Okay, so the Lawman is going to go to the Frontier Outpost because he has a lot of Darkstone he wants to sell. And the Bandito is going to go to the doc's office to buy some bandages. So let's pull the we'll do with the doc's office first. What happens there? An 8. Expert surgeon. The doc is an expert surgeon and is really on top of things today, and he's only had 1 or 2 drinks. All attempts at surgery are +1. Well, they don't need any surgery. But now the lawman, what happens for him? Oh, a 5. That's not good. Darkstone glut. Oh, perfect. The market for Darkstone has fallen in recent days due to the roads being cut off by Black Fang raiders. Darkstone sold to the Outpost Bank is only worth D6 times 10 per shard today. Well, I think we might just not sell our Darkstone then today. But the bandito at the doc's office is going to buy, he is going to buy, we have room between them for, he's going to buy 3 bandages, I believe. So that will be 150 and 3 bandages to be distributed amongst them. And the lawman, well, let's see if there's anything else he may want. Nah, that's all he's going to do. And the lawman will do, oh, I guess, well, he might as well check the bounty. See if we can get some extra money next turn. 5 night terrors. So we'll have to remember any night terrors killed. Very unlikely, but an extra 150 bucks. And then that is all they're going to do, so they will go back to the hotel. We will roll and see if there's an event, and there is not. So now we're going to go to day 2. We are going to do our daily event. The sun burns overhead. An outlaw is marched out to the wooden gallows in front of the courthouse. With the pull of a lever and the snap of a rope, one more soul goes to meet its maker as the crowd looks on. All heroes recover 1 grit. Okay, that's good. Helpful. And now, you know what? The lawman's going back to the frontier outpost. And I think that's, I don't know that the bandito is going to do much of anything. Let's see. Well, he could go to the gambling hall. Let's see what's happening at the gambling hall that he might be able to. What is his luck? His luck's only 2. Yeah, so he's really Oh, I did not realize. Well, yeah, he'll just go to the gambling hall. So what happens to a 4? That's bad. Sorry, mister. A drunken patron bumps into you. As they stumble towards the door, patting your pocket, you turn around and realize something's missing. You must lose $200, 2 Darkstone, or 1 gear. Well, I was just going there to sell Darkstone for 50 each, so he will lose the 2 Darkstone. And that's really about all that's going to happen for him, because he was just going to cash in some Darkstone. Yep, well, that's it. This has been a very uneventful visit so far. Now the lawman. 7. That should be nothing. Typically that's nothing. Trading post. A local prospector has returned from the mines with a strange artifact and he's willing to part with it for a price. Draw a world card to determine where the prospector has been and then draw an artifact from that world, and then you can purchase it for D6 times 150. Well, let's just see how much it's going to be. Ooh, 150. So that might actually be, we'll have to see where this is from. So let's see. A world card. The Canyons. So let's find a Canyon's artifact. We will do that after we sell his Darkstone. He is going to sell, we'll start with the 5 that are not in his tomb chest. So he will get D6 times 25 each. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, 400 total he gets. So there's 400. And you know what? He is going to sell 5 more from in his tomb chest, which will just leave him with the 3. Not nearly as good this time. So there's 200, 350. Well, I mean, pretty close. And they had to pay their $10 for their hotel stay. So now, let me go get the Canyon's artifact cards. So I've pulled the Canyon artifacts. We will shuffle them up. See if he wants to buy it for $150, whatever it is. Alright, and it is 12th Cavalry Bandana. You gain +1 on all escape tests. Once per turn, you may force a single enemy to hit roll against you to be re-rolled. Ooh. I think that might be worth getting for the Lawman just because of that. Once per turn. Okay. Yep, he will take that. He will pay his $150. And then I will return these to the box. Well, that is everything I think they are going to do. So they are going to leave town. The only thing left is to roll to see if something happens, and it does not. So that is the end of their town visit. They are going to head back to the mines in search of liquid Darkstone. I will get that set up and be right back. So while our heroes were in town, they visited the blacksmith, even though I didn't visit the blacksmith. But they were visiting and browsing his wares, and they overheard him telling a group of miners about a new material brought back from another world. He calls it liquid Darkstone. It's the most pure form of Darkstone yet discovered, and thus far has only been found in the inhospitable... Let's start this over. So while they were in town, they happened by the blacksmith shop and were just browsing his wares, and they overheard him telling a group of miners about a new material brought back from another world. He called it liquid Darkstone. It is the most pure form of Darkstone yet discovered, and thus far has only been found in the inhospitable lava world of Cynder. He offers the men top dollar to find their way into that world and bring back a load of this liquid Darkstone for him. They laugh at him, and the miners simply say there ain't no reward big enough for us to get burnt to a crisp in some crazy fiery hell pit. You're out of your mind. As the miners leave, the blacksmith turns his attention to the bandito and the lawman with a smile. They agree to go and try and find this liquid Darkstone. They've just left Cynder anyway, so they do have some idea. And so the mission here is to get liquid Darkstone. You have to get at least 1 per 2 members of the team, so they have to get at least 1 to successfully complete the mission. So they start in the mines, they find their way to Cynder, and then they have to actually find their way back out of Cynder into the mines to successfully leave. The special rules are all gates lead to Cynder, just like the last one. Mine clues at a gate, just like in the last adventure. Dread fights. For this mission, all growing dread cards in the stack are revealed and played at the start of any turn during a fight. And there is extra scavenging. So you can scavenge up to 3 times in the Caverns of Cynder. To collect the liquid Darkstone, you have to get on a lava tile, which I avoided last time, but you can scavenge. If you get a Nothing Here card while scavenging on a lava space, you get a liquid Darkstone. Now the blacksmith has given them these tomb jars, kind of like the tomb chest, that they can store it in. However, if you roll a 6 on your to move roll, you're moving too fast, and you jostle the liquid Darkstone, and you have to do an agility test, and if you fail, it blows up. If it blows up, it destroys every marker in the jar, as well as doing a P number of wounds to the hero and every other model within 2 spaces. And any hero who also has liquid Darkstone that gets wounded this way, he gets jostled and has to do the same kind of test. Once you've got enough liquid Darkstone, you're satisfied, you can leave the mines. You have to find your way back to the mines, and then you, if you have no enemies and you're in the, all characters are in the mines, then you can leave. Successful, if it's successful, each hero gets 50 experience points and $100 for each liquid Darkstone brought back. Heroes do not need to roll for corruption hits from the liquid Darkstone. That's good. If you don't, if you fail, every hero takes D6 corruption hits from tainted tomb jars before returning them to the blacksmith. So I don't think I'm going to go for a whole lot of liquid Darkstone. But maybe we can fight some Cynder monsters and get some liquid Darkstone and get ready for the final Cynder battle after this one. But starting off, first thing we have to do is hold back the darkness. We of course do not. And then we'll let the Bandito move first. He can move 4 because of his spurs. And now though he's not going to look through. The lawman will move 3. Okay, so time to hold back the darkness again. And we do. We will let the lawman go first this time. He does not get grit, but they actually have that extra grit they got from being in town. No exploration token. And it is a short passage. And I'll have to keep track of all this so that we can find our way back out. And I guess the Bandito can go now. Well, he goes 2, but he gets a grit. And that's that turn, so back to holding back the darkness. Do not again. Blood spatter. Edge of Forever. The portals seem to lead to 1,000 different worlds across the vastness of time and space. All unexplored doorways immediately become gates. Oh wow. So all unexplored doorways immediately become gates. We have not explored this, and we get a gate. Alright. Well, that is not necessarily a bad thing for us. That was now the lawman's turn. He gets to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? And now it is the Bandito's turn. He's not going to look through the door. The Bandito, on the other hand, will look through this gateway, and he's going to be looking into Cynder. So let me shuffle up the Cynder cards here, map cards, and that will be it for these. Darkness card did us right for a change. Map cards can go there. New map cards can go here. And the first thing they find in Cynder is a corner passage going that way. So we're going to move this over here. They have a corner passage. No exploration token, and there are no lava pieces, so I'm going to start with it this way. And now it'll be time to hold back the darkness once again, and they do. So we went 1, 2, 1, 2, and now we're going to let the lawman go first, and he is, before he gets moving, he's taking off his one piece of clothing, which is his bandana. So he will move 3. 1, 2, 3. The bandito also is taking off his clothes so he doesn't take hits, that 1 hit per. And he can move 5. He is not going to look through the door because I don't know what's going to happen over there. And time to hold back the darkness yet again. A 7 we do. We will let the lawman go first. He goes 5. And he will look through the door. And he finds a long passage with no exploration token. But at least this one has places to explore. And now the bandito can go. He can go 6. But you know what? He's just going to go the 1. And because it is a lava space, he has to roll a d6 unless his agility is 4 or higher, which it is not. So you roll a d6, and if the roll is equal to or greater than the number printed on the space, the hero is safe. If not, they take d3 burning markers. So he's got to roll a 4, and he rolls a 5, so he's safe. And then he is going to scavenge this space, and he does get something. So now let's shuffle up the scavenge cards. And he gets a hideous discovery. He gets 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity each, so, and he fails them all, so you know what? He's going to use a grit to reroll that. He does not want 6 sanity damage right off the bat, but he's going to get it anyway. So 6 sanity damage. Cannot scavenge this one again. So you can scavenge each one of these once, but you can do up to 3 times per tile. And he gets 10 experience. But he actually gets 20 experience because of his special ability. That is the end of that turn. So let's hold back the darkness again. 7 we do. It went to a blood spatter, which means he is not wearing his spurs, so he cannot move it back because he's not wearing his spurs. So we'll let the lawman go. He can go up to 7. He's going to hit stop there. he'll do his, what is his agility? His agility is 2 as well. So, oh, he fails. Does he take the D3? Yep, he'll just take the D3 burning markers. So he takes 2 burning markers. He will scavenge. He does not get anything. And now it's time for the Bandito to go. Ugh, he only goes 2. 1, 2. I'm not going to risk... Well, could he, should he... Yeah, he's just going to go ahead. He's going to have to roll the 5+. Let's see if he does. He does not. So he takes 3 burning markers. Okay, that was a bad call on my part. But he will scavenge. And he doesn't get anything. And that is it for scavenging this room. And now, see if we can hold back the darkness. Double 6s. Double 6s, so a 6 in Cynder. Flicker of Hope. A flicker of hope can be seen through the flashing flames. You must press on. Each hero may immediately remove any burning markers they have, as well as either heal 2d6 wounds, any mix, or remove d6 corruption points. So that so now 2d6 wounds or sanity, or remove corruption. Well, the Bandito is going for the wounds and sanity. That's 6, that's 7. So he actually heals all that sanity, and the lawman is going to remove corruption. He removes 1. 1 is better than none. Wow, the Cynder 6 is better than the regular 6. And that is now time. We'll let the Bandito move. He gets a grit, but he only moves 1 because he's not wearing his spurs. He is going to go here. Now the lawman will move 3. 1, 2. Let's see if he takes burning markers. He does not. 3. And he is going to look through the door. We got to get moving. And it is a lava lake. So there's the lava lake. We will put an exploration token on it. And we do have some places that we can explore. And that is the end of the turn, so the exploration token. An encounter and a clue. I don't think a clue does anything for once you're in there. Once you're in Cynder. No, so... And basically, all gates are just Cynder gates, so where will it be? 4, that's over here. And an encounter. Let me shuffle these encounters because I don't remember if I shuffled them after the last game. Crumbling crust. The crust beneath your feet begins to give way as you step across the ashen floor, revealing a flow of molten magma below. Anytime a hero moves out of a non-lava space on this map tile, roll a d6. On a roll of a 1 or 2, place a lava 5+ marker in the space the hero just left. Okay, well, we'll let the Bandito go. Who goes first? We're going to let the Lawman go first. 5. Every time he moves out of a non-lava space. So, here, he's going to move to here. So out there on a 1 or a 2, okay, it does not become a lava space. Now he has to roll a 3+ because of his agility. He does. And he is actually going to go here. He'll have to roll a 4+ because of his agility. He does not. So he takes 2 burning markers. But he's going to scavenge now and stop there. And he doesn't get anything. Man. Okay. Now the Bandito will go 4. 1, 2, 3. He does not take a burning marker. He's going to scavenge. And he does get 1. So, nothing here. Awesome. So he gets a liquid Darkstone and 20 experience. So they actually could turn around and just run right now to get back out of here. Man, do I just make this, do I get them out of here fast? I don't know. We'll have to think about that for a second. But regardless, we're going to have to hold back the darkness. And they do. I think they're going to go, ooh, do ya push your luck. This has become a push your luck game. I think we're going to go one more room. So we're going to let the Bandito go first. He can go 4. 1, 2, 3. These have both been scavenged. He will look through. That meaning, and he will find a magma tunnel. In the magma tunnel, we're going to move this here. Here. And now we're going to let the Lawman go. Well, let's put an exploration token down. Let the Lawman go 2. He can go 3. 1, 2, 3, which puts him here. Oh, we got lucky there. A Growing Dread encounter. So we pull a Growing Dread card. The first time there's a fight, that would come up. And the encounter, Rising Lava. The floor in this chamber glows and cracks as molten magma begins to ooze up from below. Waves of heat distort your vision as the path ahead becomes ever more treacherous. All lava spaces on this map tile are now +1 to their difficulty. Any spaces on this map tile that were not lava spaces are now considered lava spaces with a difficulty of 2. Okay, well, in a way, that may help us. So that's the end of that turn. Now we've moved forward 1. Now we're going to hold back the darkness. We do. Now it is, let's let the lawman go. I think he's just going to go, this is now a lava 2 space, so he's going to go just the 1 space. He'll do his roll, and oh, he gets D3 burning markers, but he actually took 2 wounds from his burning marker last. Let's see, yep, actually, so he should have 4 wounds now. And he gets more burning markers, so how many does he get? 2 more burning markers. Yep. So he has 2 burning markers and 4 wounds, but he's going to scavenge. 3 ones, he gets nothing. Alright, the Bandito's going to move. He's just going to do 1. He'll do his... he gets... How does a 2 plus? Okay, how many does he take? He takes 3 burning markers. And then he's going to scavenge. Ah, he gets to go. Alright. So he does get something. And he gets another hideous discovery. 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage each. And he saves 1, so he takes 4 sanity damage. And I bet he gets 20 experience. And that is the end of the turn. And now, hold back the darkness, potentially. A 9, they do. And I always forget that he has that special ability where every time this moves, they should be able to remove 1, but doesn't matter. Alright, so we are going to let the lawman go first. He's going to move just the 1. He's going to do his 2 plus. Oh, he takes 2 wounds for his burning marker. In his 2 plus test, he does pass it. He is going to scavenge. He doesn't get anything. That's all we can scavenge in that room. And I think we'll let the Bandito go now. He takes 2 wounds for a burning marker. And he's going to move. He's just going to move back to 1. That's here now. 2, 3, 4. He passes 5. And that is that turn. So now, see if we can hold back the darkness. We do. Let the lawman move. He takes 2 wounds for his burning marker. He will move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot, on a 1 or a 2, that these 2 become... That one doesn't. This one, the second one, does not. They don't become lava places. And now the Bandito will take 2 wounds and remove a burning marker. He still has 1 more. Now he moves. He gets a grit. And he is just going to move 1, 2. I know bad things can still happen on the way out the door. And now, time to hold back the darkness. Oh, did this one turn into a lava? It did not. Time to hold back the darkness. A 6, they do not. Now let the lawman go to try and catch up. That's a 2, 3 for him. 1, and this one you can't do. 2. So does this become, well, it doesn't matter because they're not coming back. And now the 3 plus, he does not take more burning markers. There's his move. Doesn't matter, but it doesn't become a burning marker. Now the Bandito takes his last 2 wounds from his burning markers. And now he moves. He can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's done. And now time to hold back the darkness again. A 10 they do. Let the lawman move. He can move 6, but he doesn't have the liquid Darkstone, so he doesn't explode. 1, 2, 3, ooh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to let the Bandito go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is going to wait until the next turn to head to the mines. So now it's time to try and hold back the darkness again. They do. If they didn't, it would have been a blood spatter. Alright, we're going to let the lawman go. There are no more burning markers. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the Bandito will go 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are in the mines. They have a liquid Darkstone. That's enough for them. They are going to leave. I am going to... Cowardice is the better part of valor in this one. So they will get a whopping 50 experience points each. They get $100. And they do not have to roll for any corruption. They don't have any Darkstone, and they only have that liquid Darkstone. So they are going to head back to town. They've sold it. They have no other major things to deal with from a post event. So this was a really fast, quick mission. Actually, you know, it could have gone, it could go very bad if you don't happen to get the liquid Darkstone, or if the darkness comes, or lots of bad things happen. So I could see how it could go really bad. This one went about as good as any game I've ever played. It was really fast though. But next thing, they're going back to town, and they will find out that something has awakened deep in the caverns of Cynder, an ancient evil that desires above all else to be free of its hellish prison. The most recent series of gates that opened into Cynder have weakened the magical seals that hold it captive. Massive quakes shake the hills to the very foundation of the earth, and nearby towns have begun to collapse into pits of fire that have cracked open in the desert floor. The magical seals must be found and repaired before the beast is able to break free and bring about a fiery Armageddon upon the world. So next time, we will see what kind of monster is being unleashed on poor Brimstone. Alright, well, that's a very short one, and I can't wait for the next one. I like Cynder so far. This was a really short mission, not a lot of excitement in it, but I do like the rules in Cynder. You gotta, especially this, I mean, I don't like it, but it's interesting because you can't wear your clothing or you take hits, so it actually took away some of the nice things that the heroes can do. But anyway, that is the mission, and next time we will try and seal the monster in the darkness.